A motivational story about faith, patience, and trust in the process. In a small village surrounded by fertile fields, there lived a farmer named Caleb. Caleb was known for two things: his hard work and his patience. Every spring, while others were still talking about what they hoped to do, Caleb was already in the fields. He would wake before sunrise, prepare the soil, plant his seeds, and work until darkness covered the land. Year after year, he followed the same routine. One season, however, a terrible drought struck the region. The rains stopped, the rivers shrank, the earth became hard and dry. Many farmers grew discouraged. Some stopped planting altogether. Others planted their crops, but constantly worried about whether anything would grow. As the weeks passed, the fields showed little sign of life. One evening, Caleb's neighbor, Thomas, walked over to his farm. "Why do you keep working?" Thomas asked. "Look around, nothing is growing." Caleb smiled. "The seeds are still doing their work." Thomas laughed. "What work? I don't see anything." Caleb picked up a handful of soil. Just because you can't see growth doesn't mean growth isn't happening. Thomas shook his head and walked away. Days turned into weeks. The drought continued. The villagers became increasingly worried. Many farmers began digging up their fields to check their seeds. They wanted proof that something was happening underground. Again and again, they unearthed the seeds they had planted. Each time they did, they interrupted the growing process. Each time they did, they damaged what they hoped would flourish. But Caleb never dug up his seeds. He continued watering when he could. He continued caring for the land. He continued believing in the process. People called him foolish. Some said he was wasting his time. Others told him to give up and accept defeat. Yet every morning, Caleb returned to his fields, not because he could see results, but because he trusted the work he had already done. One night, dark clouds appeared on the horizon. The villagers watched with cautious hope. Then, for the first time in months, rain began to fall. A gentle shower at first, then a steady downpour. The thirsty earth drank deeply, the fields soaked in the life-giving water. Within days, tiny green shoots began breaking through the soil. Across the village, farmers rushed to inspect their fields. Many were shocked. Where they expected growth, they found little. The seeds they had repeatedly dug up never had the chance to develop strong roots. Meanwhile, Caleb's fields transformed into a sea of green. Week after week, his crops grew taller, stronger, healthier. By harvest season, his fields produced more than anyone thought possible. The villagers gathered around in amazement. Thomas approached Caleb once again. "How did you know the seeds would survive?" he asked. Caleb looked over the golden fields swaying in the wind. "I didn't know," he replied. "I simply trusted the process." Then he added something the villagers would never forget. Many people destroy their future because they keep digging up their seeds to check if they're growing. The word spread throughout the village, and over time, they became more than farming advice. They became a lesson for life. Because the truth is, many people do the same thing with their dreams. They start a goal, work on it for a short time, then panic because they don't see immediate results. They can't told about themselves, questioning their progress, comparing their journey to others. Eventually, they abandon the very thing that could have changed their lives. They dig up their seeds, They quit too soon. They stop believing before the harvest arrives. But success often grows beneath the surface long before it becomes visible. The effort you invest today may not show results tomorrow, or next week, or even next month. But that doesn't mean nothing is happening. Every skill you practice is growing roots. Every book you read is growing roots. Every workout, every sacrifice, every late night, every small step forward. Roots are forming beneath the surface, and roots always come before results. The strongest trees spend years developing unseen foundations before they ever reach great heights. Your life works the same way. If you're pursuing a dream, keep planting. If you're building a business, keep planting. If you're learning a skill, keep planting. If you're working toward a better future, keep planting. And most importantly, stop digging up your seeds. Stop doubting every step. Stop expecting overnight success. Trust the process. Trust your effort. Trust your growth. Because one day, what has been growing quietly beneath the surface will finally break through. The harvest will come. The breakthrough will come. The opportunity will come.
And when it does, you be grateful. You didn't give up during the season when nothing seemed to be happening. Keep planting. Keep growing. Keep believing. Your harvest is closer than you think. Chase it. Trust the process. Stay consistent. And don't give up just because you can yet see the results of your efforts. The roots are growing, even when the harvest isn't visible.